Welcome to part 2 on how to teach this page, the one word page. I think it can cause a lot of stress to some of us. So today I am happy to share with you some of my ideas. So let's get started with part 2 of my 10 ideas for extending on this page. Now, one way I really like to extend this page, especially when it's lower level student, is to really make sure that they understand the word they're learning. So let's say there's a picture of a ball and it says the word ball. I want to make sure that the student knows for sure that he's learning this word ball. Most likely he has already translated the word in his mind. Now, is he translating this word toy or ball? Well, I just want to make sure, and in fact, it's a great way to extend this one word page. So I'm going to show the student different objects, toys, and ask the student if this is a ball. So again, I'm going to teach, yes it is, no it isn't, and then I'm going to start showing him different objects. So I'm going to ask the student, is this a ball? If he doesn't answer, just go ahead and start. No, it isn't. Is this a ball? Yes, it is. If possible, show a similar prop or a similar picture of what he's learning and ask the question, is this a ball? Yes, it is. So comprehension questions helps you assess the student's understanding, and it helps you extend that one word page. So when we think of this one word page, we mostly see nouns, verbs, adjectives, right? So how about linking this word with an adjective? For example, I'm teaching the noun ball. So simple way to extend is teaching the student big and small, and then continue by teaching the student a short sentence. And please don't underestimate your student. Maybe you think he's a low level, he cannot make a long sentence. He can repeat after you. And also make sure you write the sentence on the whiteboard. And it's the same thing with verbs. You could add an adverb. So you could easily add slowly, quickly, and when you're teaching adjectives, then you're gonna have to maybe add a noun, but it could be the same noun, right? So let's say I'm teaching car, then I could just teach small car, big car, huge car, and this way the student is again learning a few extra words or even a sentence. Now here's another tip for you. When you look at the word you're teaching, what can it do? Well, I'm teaching the word ball. The ball can bounce. The ball, I can throw the ball. I can catch the ball. So it takes just a few seconds for you to think about the word you're teaching, and then what can this do? We're teaching often animals. What can the animal do? Eat, sleep, fly, run, hop. So it's a great way to, again, extend this one word page. And please don't forget, because I forget sometimes too, write the sentence on the whiteboard. Another fantastic way to extend this page is to help your student with pronunciation and blending correctly the word. So don't assume again that the student knows how to do this. So let's say I'm teaching ball. I can use again a whiteboard, use different colors, and help the student blend correctly. So I'll teach the student how to read the first letter, B, B, and then move on, all, and I can just use my finger to help the student see that we're blending. B, B, ball. You remember in a previous video, we saw also a teacher using blocks, kids blocks, and she was writing on the blocks the letters. This is a great way to teach also blending with the student. Now, I like the student to copy me and include the student. Now, we can do this by using our arm. So I hope the student will copy me. I'll try to encourage the student to do the same as I do, and I'm going to teach the word ball. So I'll say B, B, all. B, all. Ball. And then hopefully the student copies me, and we can do this a few times to help the student pronounce correctly the word. Can you extend this one-word page by teaching an? When do we use un? When do we use it? Sure, teacher student. You could help the student learn about the vowels. Why not? Isn't that cute? A, E, I, O, U. You can let the student draw on the whiteboard so he can remember that these are vowels. And then practice. Remind the student that we always use un before a vowel. And that's another way to extend the one-word page. Wow, I have given you already 10 ideas, but I have a few more tips for you. One of them is by asking the student, can you spell ball? A lot of students don't understand the word spell, and they'll have like a funny look on their face and they don't understand what you're saying. But if you show this, then they know that you're looking for the letters. You can use a small whiteboard or you can use the platform whiteboard, and if the student's still not sure, start with the first letter and ask the student, what comes after B? And let the student speak out the letters for you. Now, I just talked about spelling. Well, something else is interesting to teach your student. The difference between a word and a letter. A lot of students confuse this. Then how about teaching or asking the student, oh, what are these? What is this? And if he doesn't know, that's okay. Tell the student that these are the letters. How many letters in the English alphabet? Okay, so now he understands letters, and then you can teach word. And you can ask the student, what word are you learning today? Or what letter are you learning today? And it's a great way to extend on this one-word page. Sometimes it's just asking the student, can you write the word ball? Give the student access to the whiteboard, and every time you have a one-word page, you ask the student to write the word. This takes just a few seconds, and you get to let the student use the whiteboard, which often they love to do. Now, my last tip for you, and it's maybe something you already do, is just asking questions. For example, if you're teaching the word car, do you like cars? Do you have a car? What color is your car? Do you want a toy car? And of course, you can teach these verbs by using TPR to make sure the student understands. Now, you don't have to teach all of these questions. Just choose one that you are comfortable with, and whenever you have this one-word page, you can add that question to it. This is it. I have given you more than 10 ideas on how to extend a one-word page. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these ideas, and perhaps this has even inspired you to think of other ideas on how to extend this one-word page. And please share with us what is working for you when you teach this page. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.